Hey everybody, welcome to Live Large Universe. Here we are on Sunday night one more time. So we're getting through summertime. I hope you're having a good summer. So if you're jumping in, let's see who pops into the comments and let's see who's here. So when you pop in and you can see the live going on, let us know in the comments where you're watching from. I see a thumbs up already coming in. So where are you watching from? And what have you been up to this summer? I also want to know, what was the last snowmobile ride of the 2021-2022 season that you had? I've got a story to share. It was a pretty late season here. So I've got Tia Smith from Santa Barbara. I've got Mr. Ryan Leroy Cook out in Newcastle, Wyoming. How are you doing, buddy? So Ryan, by the way, I haven't called you yet. Remind me to call you sometime after the show tonight. I got an update on our trip back to Minnesota. Don't think we're going to be able to swing by your place on the way through, but let's catch up after the show. Mr. Kyle P. Franklin is here. Love your life, brother. Elevate the leg. Lake Tahoe, right? So Lake Tahoe, of course, is what he means, down in Truckee, California. Mr. Byron Farron, how are you doing? From Burley, Idaho. Appreciate all of you guys tuning right in. So let's go ahead and kill the show. So you guys, everybody who's here, Nina Clifton, how are you doing too? Love you guys, all of you for being here as usual. So let's have a good time. So a couple of things. Let's take care of some early business here. I'm going to do this, pop over here. You guys, you know the routine. If you can share the show out, you drop some comments in, you just engage, make the world a little better place, you will be in to win these amazing handsaws from Mountain Lab. So I've got these in my tunnel bag. They work amazing. Katie Fish is here, right here from Washington. Appreciate you, Katie, tuning in. So Mountain Lab saws, they're in my tunnel bag. The little handsaw is great for branches. You got something a little bigger in the trail. This hand chainsaw works spectacular. You can find those on the Mountain Lab website. They're our tonight's show sponsor, along with all these other amazing companies along the bottom of the thing. So let's go ahead and chat a little bit about that later again. But you guys, if you share the show out, you're in to win. Get in on that. So let's talk about what was your last ride of the season. Drop it in the comments. Let me know. Was it back in March? Was it in April? Was it in May? Was it in June? Was it in July? So yours truly here had a July 2nd ride, and I even have some crazier friends than I am who were out the following weekend out riding as well here in Washington State up in the Bear Paw area, and we had a really long cold spring. We were getting snow all the way into May and even probably into early June, and I know Edith had her latest ride ever at June 19th this year. So we had a great summer. So let us know what you're up to this summer. Are you out dirt biking? Are you jeeping? Are you what are you doing? Are you out hiking? Drop it in the comments. Just load up those comments with all the cool things you've been doing this summer and what's going on. So Ryan says race car season. Ryan also says his season ended in January. Bummer, buddy, but I know you've been working hard on that house you've got there, so you'll have a beautiful home to keep living in now. All right, well, let's give you guys some updates of what's going on. We talked about the Mountain Lab stuff too. So tonight's show is really all about updates. I don't have any guests planned for tonight. It's kind of the middle of the summer, if you guys know, and I've been not, being on there consistently every week or every other week. So just a quick shout out now is I'll cover this at the end of the show too, but if anybody knows somebody who'd be an amazing guest for the show, we're always looking for great guests. And keep in mind, we're always trying to do some safety, some education, make our sport a better place. And we're not exclusively limiting it to snowmobiling. So any real power sport that you adrenaline junkies want to hear about, I'm happy to entertain a discussion about that. There's probably some sports out there we haven't covered yet. So give us a shout out. Let us know who might be a great person to come on the show, and we'll go from there. But let me give you a quick rundown of some of these amazing organizations that I continue to be involved in around safety and education, avalanche awareness, and some updates. So one thing going on with the Northwest Avalanche Center. So this last season is kind of just wrapping up, new budgets for this coming year. One thing that I'm trying to implement here locally in the state of Washington, and so a quick shout out to anybody here in the state of Washington, I'm trying to coordinate a motorized advisory panel, committee, could call it a couple different things. It's nothing like terribly official, but we're trying to get people who are really engaged in the local snowmobile community, who have a pulse on what's going on and can help us figure out how to get the Avalanche Center even more ingrained and connected with the snowmobile community and vice versa. And so if you or somebody you think would make a great fit here in the state of Washington for supporting the Northwest Avalanche Center from a motorized perspective, feel free to hit me up. You can drop it in the comments. You can send me a private message, through Messenger. Any of that's great. So quick updates on NWAC, and then we had our summer meeting back in, I think it was June actually. We had our kind of annual summer meeting that we do with them, and then we're going to be going hot and heavy into this coming fall. So we are planning on doing Sled Bash in person again this fall. TBD on the exact location and the time yet, but again, anybody here in Washington, you got some input on that, feel free to send some input my way, and we'll take that into consideration. All right, let's jump over to AIARE. This is an ongoing partnership that I'm super excited for. You guys are very well aware of all the cool things that we've been doing with AIARE in the past, and as a reminder, AIARE is the American Institute for Avalanche Research and Education. That is the organization who is out there training the trainers, if you will. So anybody who's becoming a professional AIARE avalanche educator, AIARE trains those people through their Pro 1, Pro 2 courses, their online curriculums, and at the same time, AIARE continues to create avalanche education curriculums for all of those educators to leverage and to use in teaching all of us, the snowmobile community, how to be safe out in the snow. And so it's a great, great organization. I'm really very, very aligned with kind of their strategies, their thoughts, and what they're trying to do for our community. Hence the reason I am so tight, close with them around LiveLARGE Universe and the show that we do here, obviously called LiveLARGE Universe. We have a merchandise website. You can see in the comments the website to the link to the website that will bring you over to all the merchandising. So I'm going to show you right now some new designs, and guess what? We have new logos that have just launched. Our dear friend Jessica Carter from Extreme Realities has knocked it out of the park again, and I've kind of mixed it up a little bit, got some new stuff going on here, so I'm going to show you that in just a second. But as a reminder, 100% of the profits that would come to me through the website where the shirts are printed and made, all are going to come back to AIARE to support the LiveLARGE University Avalanche Education Scholarship Program. Keep in mind that scholarship program has been in place now for, I think, the 2 full seasons. This will be the 3rd season coming up, and we've raised, close to $200,000 that we've given away most of already. I think there's close to about 50 grand left in the kitty for this coming season, and so we've got more money coming in. We'll talk about Avalanche Lines in a minute, but let me show you some cool logos that we've got going on here. So first one right here, guys. Check this out. You guys hear me talk all the time about Live Large, and if you don't remember what Live Large means, let me tell you one more time. I tell everybody over and over again, live life to the fullest. Make the most of every day and make a difference to others, right? Live large, everybody. And so when you see the Live Large logo, whether it be the university, scholarship program, the Live Large Universe t-shirts that I have, you guys know when I say Live Large, what I'm telling you is live your best life, live life to the fullest. They're very cool. So by the way, we have regular t-shirts, unisex/men's, we have hoodies, we have ladies shirts, we have long sleeve shirts, short sleeve shirts, all of this too. And so this is the newest, latest logo that we are dropping in that should be very, very well received, because the artwork is amazing. It's got all those slogans on there that I know you guys are near and dear to, just like myself as well. So that is logo number 1. Drop it in the comments and let me know what you think of it, guys. I see Kent says nice. Katie says I want one of those. Again, the link is in the notes of the show here tonight. If you go down into the chat afterwards, and you'll see it. So again, beautiful, beautiful logo. So let's go ahead and talk next about let's check this out, guys. Edith and I have been out jeeping like crazy, and I could not go without a Jeep logo. So for all of you guys who are out there doing your summer fun, let me know what you think. But we have this new Jeep logo. It says embrace the adventure. live large, obviously. And again, this is just about living your best life. It doesn't matter if it's summertime, wintertime. If you guys have a lot of real special requests, let me know too. We can try to work those into future logos as well. But, you know, if you're into Jeeping, this one will resonate with you really well, off-roading. But it's just a cool image and a cool slogan here. Embracing the adventure, which is what Live Large is all about. Again, live life the fullest, make the most of every day. Nina Clifton, I knew you would love those. You guys down there are Jeeping down in Truckee area, and you guys have the Rubicon Trail just up the road from you guys. So help me share that link out, and would love to. And again, all the sales from this shirt, just like the other one, all go right into the AIARE LiveLARGE University Scholarship Program at AIARE, supporting all of you through Avalanche Education Scholarships, as well as helping train the future Avalanche educators, for the ones who are going to train us. And so last but not least, so I got 2 brand new logos. Again, I'm going to show you the other one more time in case you missed it and you just popped on, but check this out. This is one new logo. Second new logo's got the Jeep on it. A lot of cool colors available. And then last but not least, the existing logos that are still out there. The shirt that I'm wearing tonight, Live Large Universe, the Sunshine Flamingo. For anybody who doesn't remember, the Sunshine out in Michigan, her favorite animal is the flamingo. And of course, her name is Sunshine, just like the sunshine up in the sky. That was her logo. These items, the t-shirt printer actually printed some extras, and we haven't sold through those. And so we're going to have clearance pricing on these 2 logos. So when you go to the website tonight and you check it out, guess what? You are going to see discounted pricing on the Live Large Universe logo and the Live Large Flamingo logo. So get the word out. Those are on sale. Get them while they're hot. And by the way, let me take this last image down and share with you that I also now have created, check it out, we got stickers. So we got vinyl stickers that'll be sweet for your sled deck, for the back of your Jeep, for whatever you want to. And again, I've got these at home. They're not on the website. And so here's what I'll tell you. Anybody who orders products on the website, just shoot me a quick note afterwards and I will mail some of these out to you guys. If you guys want a few of these, just, cover some postage. We'll get these out to you. But again, I've got a bunch of these all made up. And again, they'll look great on your sled deck, on the back of your truck, on your sled. They're just basic black vinyl. They're waterproof. So if you guys want some of those, hit me up. Let me know in a message and we'll sort it out. All right, what do we got in comments going on here? I've got, does your Jeep flex like that? It sure does, Kyle Franklin. Edith was out there ripping it up hard yesterday. So, awesome, cool. All right, let me see what else is going on here. We have the new logos. So that's everything going on with AIARE. The other part of AIARE is, as you guys know, myself, AIARE, along with Climb, along with Fly Racing, along with Marlon, we're all part of this group called Avalanche Alliance. Let me give you some quick updates on Avalanche Alliance. I've been on meetings all the way through. So even we had, the sweepstakes last year. We gave away, you remember, a whole bunch of money again. And it was over 100 grand. I think it was 120 grand in that range that we gave away to avalanche centers around the country last year. All of those motorized projects that the avalanche centers applied for the grants against, we've issued all those grants. We've sent out all the money. Your local avalanche center very likely is one of the recipients of those grants and is using that for motorized programs in your area. Some of them bought snowmobiles, some of them put in extra forecasters in areas that needed it. Some of them put out better weather equipment, I don't know what they call it, right? So the equipment on the mountain that reads all the weather stuff. So I'll think of it later after the show's done. You guys know that. But anyway, so all kinds of cool projects supporting all of you across the country last year. And you guys remember 2 years ago is when Avalanche Alliance actually funded the Live Large University Scholarship Program. So this year, sounds like it's not 100% locked in yet, but it looks like we're going to blend some of the Avalanche Center stuff, some of the Avalanche Education stuff, and maybe even a few other projects around snowmobile clubs trying to get Avalanche education. And so stay tuned for Avalanche Alliance updates as they come. And I can tell you, if you remember right, 2 years ago, we gave away a Polaris along with a sled deck and a bunch of other stuff. This last year, we gave away a new BRP Lynx snowmobile. And I'm not going to tell you what this year's prize is yet, the grand prize, but I can tell you without any even subtle doubt of imagination here, it's bigger, better, more amazing prize than ever. And so you're going to be really, really wanting to lose. So we're hoping by mid to late August, we will be announcing all of this right before we go into Heydays. And then you're going to hear all about it again at Heydays. So we'll talk about that again there too. So Avalanche Alliance has a lot of really great things going on again. So as we go into the snow shows this year, let's talk a little bit about snow shows before we wrap this up. We're going to keep this tonight pretty short and sweet. So let us know in the comments what snow shows you're going to. So drop it in the comments. I'd love to hear what snow shows you're planning on going to. Here's the ones that I'm expecting to be at. And if I'm there and you're there, I want you to come over and say hi. I'll have stickers with me. We'll have a good time and we'll shake some hands, kiss some babies, slap some, I don't know. No idea, but we'll have fun. All right, guys. So I am going to go to Heydays. That's my plan again this year. For the last 3 or 4 years in a row, I've been to Heydays. And as you guys know, that is the weekend after Labor Day, so 1 week after Labor Day weekend in Minnesota, in North Branch, Minnesota, Heydays. So make sure you go check it out. All kinds of amazing, like all the cool, it's the biggest snow show in the entire planet. So hopefully we'll see you guys there at Heydays. I know I'll be there. You guys, drop it in the comments and let me know if you want to see Edith at Heydays this year, because she keeps telling me she's not going. She don't want to go. But I think if all of you tell her in the comments how much you want to see her at Heydays, we might be able to bend her arm and talk her into it. So you guys try to help me talk Edith into coming to Heydays the first weekend after. So I believe that's September 10th and 11th, that Saturday, Sunday. Heydays in Minnesota. We'll see you guys there. Then I will be in Puyallup here in Washington State at the Puyallup Snow Show. The snow show this year is supposed to be shifting, so I'm pretty certain this is still the case. They're going to be shifting it to a Friday afternoon Saturday show instead of a Saturday Sunday show. So again, the Puyallup Snow Show, it's the weekend of, I believe it's the 14th and 15th. So it'd be like that Friday and Saturday, the 14th and 15th of October. And again, I'm actually the one who coordinates all the backroom events. And so if you guys have any ideas for backroom events and shows and programs that you want to see in the back room of the snow show, hit me up, let me know, and I'll coordinate and plan those for you guys. And, make sure you have some great content to see at the snow show here in Puyallup. Also here in Washington State, we have 2 more snow shows. We've got the Spokane Snow Show, the Winter Night Snow Show. That is planned for November 12th over in Spokane, Washington. So I'll see you guys over there if you can make it. That's always a really fun show, actually. And then Leavenworth. So a very small, intimate setting in Leavenworth, Washington. Leavenworth, Washington, if you guys have never been there, it's worth going just to see the town. Plus, there's a snow show there. No better way to see the town. Leavenworth, Washington. Google it. Look it up. Go see it. Bing it. Whatever you got to do. Check it out. It's a Bavarian, aka German village in the center of the Cascade Mountains in Washington. Beautiful, beautiful location, and there's a great fun snow show. It's a very small snow show. Doesn't take maybe 2-3 hours to walk through it, and then you can go hang out in town all day. Come back for the prizes later in the day. It's a good time to shake hands, see friends, everybody else there. So, guys, that is all the snow shows. Let me drop in the comments here and look and see what snow shows you guys are going to. All right, so Kyle P. Franklin says, I would like to help. I think Love Your Life belongs in alignment with you and your mission. I agree. Let's see if we can make something fun happen, Kyle. Let's chat after the show tonight or maybe later this week, whatever works best for you. And then we have Bret Wolf saying the Denver, Salt Lake City show, possibly Boise. So, yeah, Bret, those are some great shows. I've never been to the Denver show, and I've never yet been to the Boise show. The Salt Lake show and the Boise show tend to conflict with some of the snow shows up in Washington that I go to. So Byron Farron says Salt Lake City and Boise. Again, 2 great shows. Daryl says, I will see you at Heydays. Daryl, make sure you look me up. I'd love to shake your hand and say hi. If you're there in person, just send me a message on Messenger. Facebook Messenger is a great way to get a hold of me there. Mike Smith says, I'm hoping to be there this year. I'm assuming you meant Heydays. somebody, Facebook user says, yes, she needs to go. It doesn't tell me who that name is yet, but maybe I'll see it later. It says, will you have a booth at Heydays? And so, Daryl, I typically don't personally have a booth at Heydays. I like to just float around, wander around, because I'm actually hanging out with a lot of different partnerships that I have. I know AIARE usually tries to get set up there. Avalanche Alliance absolutely will have a booth there, usually in partnership with the Climb booth. They have the sled or whatever the prize is set up there. And then, of course, Tyler's Backcountry Awareness, Fly Racing, some of my sponsors. And so what I try to do is make myself mobile, and I float around the show, and you'll usually find me at a number of different places, and sometimes doing live interviews right on site there too. So, Daryl, look me up when you're there. That'd be awesome to see you. Mr. Darren King says Puyallup Snow Show. So Darren is our local snowmobile club president of the snowmobile club that Edith and I are part of. So Darren's a good friend of mine as well. So Darren, thank you for watching tonight. Appreciate you being here. And of course, we'll see you at the Puyallup Snow Show. Mr. Kyle Franklin says, I will be at the Utah Snow Show, November in Spokane, and trying to fly to Heydays for 2 days before Costa Rica. I've been not seeing the dates for Idaho, but I do want to do Boise. Awesome. Eric Nelson says Puyallup and Leavenworth. Eric, let's say hi when we're there. And Mr. Todd Swing says Heydays. So again, drop it in the comments. Let us know if there's any other shows you're planning on being at tonight, and we'll go from there. And I think that's everything I had for snow shows. Again, one more shout out, one more call out for the guests, right? So future guests for the show, if you have an interest in being on the show, even if you're thinking about it, but you're not sure if you have a story that would, be great for the show or not, happy to talk about it. Let's talk through it. Let's figure out if there's a way we can help teach and educate others through experiences that you've had. A lot of great things there. So Ian McNichol says, I wish I could go to Heydays, but I'll be combining. Mr. Farmer will be farming. So, all right, guys, as I leave you tonight, drop it in the comments if you have any more questions. I'm going to give you maybe another minute or so here. Let me know if there's any other updates you want to know about, anything else you want to hear about, and I'll do that. But in the meantime, one more time, I'm going to show you some of these cool logos. So we've got the clearance pricing on LiveLARGE Universe and LiveLARGE Flamingo logos. Those are only going to be around for a limited time. When we sell through those, we'll probably pull those off the website, at least by the end of the year for sure. And then we are going to show you one more time the Jeep logo. So LiveLARGE Jeeping, literally Edith and I were out Jeeping just yesterday, and our Jeep above the windshield says LiveLARGE on it. This would be a great shirt to be able to have, I know, when we're Jeeping, and living large also when we're out there on the trails. And then finally, the last logo I'm going to show you is the Live Life to the Fullest. Make the most of every day, make a difference to others, hashtag Live Large. You guys, that's what it's all about. That's why all of you guys are here, is because you know how to live your best life. Have an amazing night. I hope you all have a great rest of your week. Coming up, weekday, summertime. I'm actually heading to Minnesota a week from yesterday. So Saturday the 23rd through Sunday the 30th. I will be flying into Minnesota to visit family and friends, a little bit in Iowa. Edith and I will be on another Live Large adventure, visiting family, friends, and all of that. So again, appreciate you guys all showing up tonight. God bless you. Love all of you. Live large. Have a great night.